Hey folks, welcome to a special stream on Saturday night where we're going to be talking about Inhumanoids. Looking forward to talking about this. This was a suggestion from one of our super friends, RR, who's with us tonight on the panel to talk about this bonkers cartoon, 13 episodes. There is actually a lot to discuss, so we're going to kind of skip through all the BS and just kind of get right to it. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be on I Have Comic Issues, and I'll put a link for that. And so I'm going to be doing an interview on that channel tomorrow at the same time. And it'll just be through that channel. It won't be streamed through my channel, so just through his channel. So that'll be tomorrow. I'll put a link up and remind you guys. Probably do a community post as well. But Monday is Earth's Mightiest Mondays, talking about the Avengers here. And these issues were absolutely awesome. Really great stuff to talk about on Monday for Avengers. So looking forward to Monday. Tuesday night, TerraVision. I'm really looking forward to this. This is Deep Red. I even have a t-shirt for this. Dario Argento's masterpiece, Deep Red. We're going to talk about that. It's not my favorite Giallo, but it's definitely up there. And it is one of his best. So that'll be on Tuesday night, TerraVision. Wednesday in the War Room, we're going to discuss Kiss of the Dragon, starring Jet Li and Bridget Fonda. So looking forward to talking about that on Wednesday in the War Room. Thursday, I'm taking the day off, taking the night off on Thursday. But Friday, we're back for Fantastic Fridays, of course, which is every Friday. I haven't read these yet, but I'm looking forward to reading them. We've got looks like a lot of great action going on in these issues. So looking forward to discussing that. Let's thank the Super Friends. These are the channel members. So we thank them at the beginning of every stream. So Dan, Sean, Stephen, Brennan, Mark, RR, Philip Story, DJ, Digger Jim, Quagnar, Just Joe, GT, Backseater, and Rogues, who just joined the other day. Thank you to all of them. And we always thank Clobbering Times. I don't think he watched Inhumanoids or really knows about it or what it is, but he maybe would have probably liked it or at least thought it was crazy. We always thank him at the beginning of every stream anyways, but it would have been interesting to see what he thought about this one. Anyway, let's bring the guys in so we can start discussing. Hello.
Hey, whoo.
Yes.
Inhumanoids.
Inhumanoids, yeah. We'll look at the comics too, because I got those.
Yeah.
That was a good check. I was let me see if I can find these comics. I found them immediately. So
yeah, I remember being disappointed by them for some reason, and now I know why. It's because they never finished it. So
yeah, I didn't have a chance to read these. I just didn't have time. I had to watch Deep Red this morning.
It just goes up to when they dehumanize what's her face, Sandra.
Yeah,
that's the cliffhanger of issue 4, and then that's
it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's bring our special guest. He's a super friend from a long time of this channel. So we'll use Conan.
Hey. Down in the fiery depths of the earth where nightmares begin. Oh, I'm honored to get the Conan intro though. That's brilliant. Oh, thank you. And thanks for doing this stream.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one. RR showed me his notes, and I don't even know what to do. We'll share the screen for a second. And RR's the only one in chat, so hopefully more people will show up.
I've got summaries of each episode, but the summaries themselves are very involved.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
I tell you, J-Man, I talked to him briefly.
Yeah.
I have this thing, Sean. So I was watching some commentary on YouTube on the Humanoids the other day, and the word that comes across that I had always thought was there's an element of a Lovecraftian thing. Because there's sort of this elder horror, but it's I imagine it's Lovecraft if it was written by Stan Lee while he was doing a ton of cocaine. It's like, and I'll put in a journalist, and industrials, and the military, and then one of them brings it back to life and says his own name all the time. Stan, calm down. That's what I think of this. What a great series, but it's totally crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. I understand. Okay, so I did zero research on this cartoon. The only thing I have is I have 2 of the Super Adventure books, I'll show you the two. So it's the one with Metlar
Nice.
on the cover and the one with Tendril on the cover. Those are the only
Tendril,
two. They did a
Yeah.
decomposed one, which I didn't have. I didn't pull them out because they're with my He-Man Super Adventure books, and those are like buried in the closet. I just didn't have time to go get them. You'll just have to believe me, I have them. But as of like 3 weeks ago, they're in great condition. I still had them because I went through my He-Mans about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Fantastic series, definitely overdue. Yeah, you should watch it. Again, could not be reached. Yeah. So, anyways, I understand why I wasn't dying over this as a kid. There's just too many. This is basically an adult cartoon, but then they threw in a bunch of like kid sensibility and toy stuff where like, so the adults are just like, okay, looks weird. And kids, it's almost too complicated for kids to really get into. He-Man had like the brilliant idea. It's like, it's one villain or whatever in that episode. There's just one guy. Everyone works towards either stopping that villain, if it's a Skeletor plan, or if he brings a monster or something. It's like the villain Skeletor or another villain has one plan, and He-Man defeats it, and then there's one lesson, and that's it. This has multiple stories, multiple characters, and everyone's got an agenda, and you've got to remember it all. I usually watch you. So we've been doing Brave Star, we did Transformers, and I always take notes. And I was telling Sean privately, I usually, I take about 3 or 4 lines of a notepad, and that's of like one of these notebooks or whatever. And then that's sort of like, okay, that's one episode, right? So I usually like in advance have the sections ready. So I have 4 lines, and I usually episode 2, 4 lines, episode 3, 4 lines. And I'm writing episode 1 notes. I'm like, I'm going to need like this entire page I was like, okay, shit, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have pre-made my categories on my notepad, because I was like, okay, this is crazy. So I think that He-Man kind of broke the formula, right? Like they kind of figured out, it's like, okay, because kids can't pay attention to all this. There's too much going on. And then Sean told me, and you can elaborate on this, about how the format was different when it started.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just, there's so much going on. And I was like, and as an adult watching this, I'm almost thinking like, wow, this should come out on 4K or Blu-ray or something, so I could really sit down and watch it properly, because I've been watching them off of the computer, which is really the only way I could have watched these, this way. But this cartoon is you name any monster thing or trope, it's in this cartoon. All of it, everything there's ever happened in monsters is in this.
Yeah. I have a lot to say about this. That's the problem. So I don't know if we could get through all of this, but like, look, man, Inhumanoids I thought was awesome when I was a kid. This thing came out 85, 86 or so, and I thought it was wicked. The problem was that Hasbro had so many different plates they were juggling at the time that the cartoon came and went before the toy line even came out. So it's like we don't remember that part of it, but that's part of it. That you're watching this is awesome, and like the toys aren't available. And the toys are available, but you're moved on to like Bionic Sticks or something.
Right.
That's part of why this didn't succeed. Other than that, I thought all the monsters were awesome. I didn't really to me, my favorite animation, like I love animation, I love Hanna-Barbera, classic Disney, all that stuff. My favorite animation that I always go back to is 80s Sunbow. There's just something about the production value of it where the writing is always very pulp adventure oriented. Like there's a cliffhanger without the 7-minute short format. It's still like if you watch Transformers and G.I. Joe and Visionaries and all that, there's always something going on, and it's just exciting, right? The writing was always top notch in that sense for Sunbow stuff. And animation wise, they teamed up with Toei Animation, and they're always very ambitious of what they're doing. It's like this backlighting here of the sun and everything, that the split screens. They do a lot of perspectives of like something coming towards you in a way. They do that all the time and that stuff. And the shadowing and stuff here, they're doing something different in that they're doing it on blackboards. So everything has a very heavy shadow to it.
Split screen. Isn't this crazy?
Yeah, it's cool. Like all this stuff, and the way they design everything, like the Toei animation stuff, the designs are always clean and crisp. The humans look like humans. Everyone looks great. The monsters look terrific. All the zombies look awesome. So yeah, I really loved Decompose because he made zombies. and episode 8 was my favorite, where he makes that big cult or whatever. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sean,
Yeah.
I marked episode 8. Oh, you're not. Look, episode. You can see episode 8. And I marked it with orange.
Yeah.
Because all the other notes are not. And I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. And
yeah.
I was like, this is where it's like, okay, F it. That's it. We don't even care anymore. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like the world's gonna end. Let's just do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason for that though. At that point in the series, Flint Dille knew that it wasn't going to be continued, and they just let him go. They just let him. I think we have to probably
told
start.
him do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think
anymore.
we should start, if that's all right, gentlemen. I think we should start with Flint Dille himself, because when you think about what he wrote, the shows he worked on, you know, Transformers, he was involved with Gary Gygax for a while at TSR. The crazy stuff he did, like where his mind was at, his influences, it really informs how this played out. Like I started following him on Facebook, and he, you know, he's a little bit political, but I mean, he's pretty kooky.
Yeah. So do you want the synopsis of part 1?
I mean, I guess so. I mean,
okay.
Go for it, Sean.
All right. A dinosaur encased in an amber monolith is extracted from Big Sur National Park while trees mysteriously attack Herc Armstrong and a reporter. Meanwhile, Blackthorn Shore uses an oil drilling operation to release Tendril from an ancient prison. In San Francisco, wealthy philanthropist Sandra Shore introduces EarthCore, Herc Armstrong, Derek Bright, Augur, and John Liquidator Slaherty. Sandra then unveils the amber-encased dinosaur, which shrieks as the earth trembles and the panicked audience escapes the auditorium. Tendril arrives to free Decompose from the amber as the EarthCore suits up to fight the monsters. Derek Bright takes a sample of Tendril as the monsters mysteriously disappear. Herc and Liquidate. This is the 9-minute mark. So so Derek. Okay. Where was I here?
Don't forget the police helicopters with missiles.
So yeah, Herc and Liquidator research the monster's origins, and the team splits up. Dr. Bright visits the oil shaft where Tendril came from and discovers a prison made for the monster before escaping a cave-in attempt from Blackthorn Shore. Augur and Herc investigate San Francisco Bay, where they evade attack from Tendril and Decompose. Liquidator visits... Pardon?
In a sub. They go into a lab.
Yeah, in a sub. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's crazy.
Liquidator visits Big Sur and discovers redwoods, three creatures that tell of the Inhumanoids, including Metlar, and their ancient fight with the Mutors made up of the Granites, the Redwoods, and Magnacore. The Redwoods refuse to help the humans against the Inhumanoids. At EarthCore headquarters, the team compares notes and vow to stop Tendril and Decompose from freeing Metlar while Tendril attacks EarthCore base. That's the best I could do.
So that is episode 1. 22 minutes. So I watched episode 1, and then my wife and I go for walks. We go for our daily walk. So we went for a walk. I said, I'm watching this Inhumanoids cartoon to talk about it on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I said, it's really good. I said, let me tell you what happened in episode 1. So I'm talking to her. She's like, wait a minute, is this a movie?
Yeah.
I was like, no. I said, this is a cartoon. And it's like, oh, is that a cartoon movie? I was like, no, it's 20 minutes. And so I'm like, oh, what? It's like, wait a minute. It took me 5 minutes to tell her what happened. Yeah. So how can it be 22 minutes if it takes me 5 minutes to explain to someone what happened?
Oh, yeah.
So you know what the format of this was on it was called
it was Gem and this and Visionaries. So, it was on Sundays, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sundays here, Saturdays in other places. So Hasbro made so many toy lines that they didn't know what to do. So they had a tryout show, kind of like Marvel Premiere and stuff. They had this,
Yeah.
and they had My Little Pony and Friends was another tryout show where they had like something paired up with My Little Pony, and it would make series or not. And Inhumanoids was
Was it Gem?
15 7-minute shorts with Gem as 7-minute
Yes.
shorts, and Bigfoot and Muscle Machines was another one. Robotics was the other one, and the show was so popular that they then made these 7-minute shorts. They paired 3 7-minute shorts for one 20-minute episode, and then did that because they're 15, so they did that in 5 episodes. So that's Inhumanoids the movie that was also on VHS, and that was 5 episodes. And then from episode 6 onward to 13 was brand new stuff. But at that point, as you're saying, Hasbro was like, screw it, we're not continuing with this anymore. They made Wave 2 characters in this. You see them. There's like 2 new guys. There's that
Saberjet and Tank.
Yeah, we'll get to them. They're going to make that gargoyle guy into a figure as well that you could put guys into his belly or something.
Oh God, yeah. Gargoyle, yeah.
But all this looks awesome. The shadowing, and the fact that it's the giant monsters, and you get giant monsters in each episode, and they do stuff. They destroy cars, and
Do you know what's crazy, right? What's crazy is the whole reason this was cancelled was because Hasbro set the bar really high, right? They made 100 million off G.I. Joe and thought, okay, Toyline doesn't make 100 million, relax it. Inhumanoids apparently made 60 million, right, in sales of toys. Okay. And Hasbro was like, that's not enough,
Nowadays it'd be a super hit.
Exactly. It's insane, why they cancelled it. But and I'll just say, here's the thing, because I'm a little bit older than you guys. I'm about 6-7 years older. So I was in the sweet spot for this, right? Mm-hmm. So I was about 15, 16 when this came out. So I wasn't a complete adult, wasn't a little kid. I was in the middle, and so I got some of the more adult jokes. I'd read stuff like H.P. Lovecraft, so some of the other stuff stuck to me. And I was, and I'd seen enough Miami Vice to get some of the other references too. This show really struck me. It's like, wow, this is really something.
I love the 3 candidates for the presidency, and he's like, this guy's a liberal conservative. This guy's a conservative liberal, and this guy's undecided. Oh, wishy-washy. You don't know. It's like, and
he doesn't have a platform. He goes, I'm a conservative liberal and a liberal conservative.
Yeah. He goes, He's then he's like, well, I'm part liberal conservative and conservative liberal. I'm a mix of both. It's like, and I didn't realize that was her. Okay, I didn't realize that was Geraldo. Wasn't that? I'm watching this. I'm like, that's clearly Geraldo talking.
It is Geraldo. Gary Lung is a direct parody of Gary Hart, the candidate, the Democratic candidate who, was sort of ruled out because of the extramarital affair. So it was great seeing that.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Hector Ramirez turned up in Transformers, but he was the through line. He was in all the Sunbow.
G.I. Joe as well. Yeah,
he's the reason why people like it's a whole universe. But so
it's clearly Geraldo.
Yeah.
With
Hector Ramirez.
But he's all over this one,
and then the guy breaks a TV every episode.
Breaks, with a shoe. They keep track. In one episode, they're like, this is the 3rd one this year, and then the next episode, this is the 4th one this year. And I'm like, they're keeping track of it, man.
Yeah, in the last episode, it's the 60 million. Yeah, they're losers. You bunch of losers.
In the last episode, he's like, now I realize the shoes cost, because he's running for president, Olga, right? It's like, the shoes cost more than TVs now.
That was funny.
There's one episode towards the end where they put a cage in front of the TV, like there's a whole net in case
to block it.
The shoe,
So mean, there is so many monsters; it is impossible to list them all, and then there's factions within the factions.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, Sean, go.
Yeah, we just saw on the screen. Sorry, we just saw on the screen Magnacore. So that's a weird. It's like 2 guys that can form one guy, but they have to constantly bombard Metlar with radiation or something so he stays in place. But the thing is, they're kind of in captivity too because they can't do anything. Right. So they get tired and they're like, "Oh, screw it!" And then
there's an episode where they turn evil. and
Yes,
and the
the one
Yeah.
that's
the
a great episode.
reverse polarity because they're
there's
magnetism, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and
All right, so
Metlar
this
turns
is
good.
part 2, right?
This is
hang
episode
on.
2.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Go
getting
ahead.
ahead of myself. Yeah, no, I'm looking at my notes too.
Yeah, what do you got? You got anything?
Well, what have I got? Well, my notes are a bit more random. The first thing I started with is police helicopters with missiles.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because Tendril breaks out and the police swoop down and start shooting missiles at him. Liquidator meets a redwood. Digger goes spelunking without his helmet, which is bizarre. Herc's real name is Herman, and he hates it. And he always, Dr. Herman Armstrong, he always corrects people. He's like, Herc, you know. They go for the sub ride into the lava tube. They run into decomposing Tendril underwater. Let's see. Oh, sure, yeah, because Herc's spelunking. Oh no, it's Digger that's spelunking. Sorry, and Shore cuts the rope, and he falls down. Yeah, you're right. I think actually I may have combined 1 with 2, but
no,
at the end of 2,
that's 1. Yeah.
Tendril destroys their base, right? He smashes it to bits at the end, and I know they have to go and reapply for funding, and the army are like, and so Sandra jumps in. I'll fund your organization.
Yeah. Their budget gets cut because Blackthorn and all that. Like, this is so crazy. It's like, what do you mean the budget's cut? Like, what? Okay, these creatures are destroying everything. Like,
I know. But Blackthorn comes in, and he wants their design, so then he gets a super suit.
Yeah, and Blackthorn's sister's the good one. She's like the good girl or whatever.
In 3, there's product placement because they designed those 2 new vehicles, and they show the plans, and they talk about the features, right? So it's like a toy commercial built into the episode. So, sorry, Sean, I don't want to. You go, Sean, because I don't want to break up your flow because you've got better details on this than I do. I'm jumping around.
Well, it's episode 2. It's episode 2 that they introduce the vehicle. So they freeze the Earth Corps funding. Sandra agrees, but she agrees to fund them, but she wants to have her own like suit or whatever. Derek Bright. So I said this in another stream. Derek Bright is voiced by Les Nessman, which is funny. And you know what's funny about that? His voice acting is really good for this. Like, there's no time when I ever thought he was phoning it in, right? He's this big star from WKRP. He's doing this thing, right? So, it's pretty good. He designs and then Augur creates the Trappeur. I don't know why it has a French ending of that. Trappeur and Terra Scout, which were both available at Toys R Us. The team heads into the Earth again, where they drive off and attack from Decompose and Skeleton Bats. So you'll just get random monsters. Tendril and Decompose attack an underground Granite City where Magnacore decides to free Metlar and themselves from their own captivity. Metlar is too much for Earth Corps, and he's about to drop Herc Armstrong, Derek Bright, and Sandra into the little lake of lava inside his mouth. There's so much peril in this. I don't know how parents groups thought about this. Like, it's craziness. Like, and the thing is, what they do is they give a lot of the violence to the monsters so that you're not really all that. Although, like, later on we'll see a guy get like eaten alive by a river full of like toxic waste. It's like and you see his remains at the end. It's like, that's craziness. Like
So like, I mean, there's just so much going on. The sister, and then I don't know if they make the suit for her here, but like the suits are pretty neat. We'll look at the toys a little bit after, but like, they look pretty cool. I don't know if the toys translated as well for me. I was looking at the toys last night. I like the big guys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if these smaller point guys, like the heroes, were that. I don't know. There's something off about them. I don't know if their legs looked weird or something. Like, we'll look at the toys after, but
I don't know how articulated they were.
I don't think they were that articulated.
Yeah.
And I was just searching images for the Super Adventure books, and there is only 2. So I've got the complete collection of the super adventure books for Inhumanoids, so I definitely got to keep those safe. Which I
they drew the line on Decompose. That's the thing about Inhumanoids too. They never rebooted, they never reissued, they never. So all of those things are mega like the Inhumanoids themselves are hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and they're fragile. Like the heads come off all the time. So I don't know. Hasbro hasn't done much with this, and I think they were always embarrassed by it, because
I mean, you could, if you have a talented, if you got a talented filmmaker and actually really put some muscle behind it, got a good budget, and pare it down, like have the Inhumanoids, have the Redwoods, have the sort of the rock guys, and you can introduce guys slowly, like throughout. You could make this like a trilogy, you know, like 5 movies, 6 movies, even. Like you could really make a solid series out of this, and you introduce guys slowly. You know, like you know, like Blackthorn comes in. Okay, he's in part 1, and then maybe that other what was the other guy's name? The chemist who got
Dr. Mangler, Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler can come in like part 2 or part 3 as like another guy. Like you could
He's
really
disturbing, Nightcrawler, eh?
I know
his design is really creepy.
It's not the Nightcrawler I know. It's not Kurt.
No, and his death is disturbing for a cartoon on Saturday morning. You know.
Yeah, that was Nightmare Fuel. Decompose.
Oh yeah,
Decompose.
There's a Inhumanoids drinking game.
Yeah.
Decompose is clearly the champion. Like, but I mean,
you're gonna say RR?
I was just gonna say that if you had an Inhumanoids drinking game, every time one of the things would be every time Decompose has his own name.
Yeah.
Every time Olga throws a shoe through a TV.
They go back and forth on whether or not the monsters can talk. Like he can clearly talk. He talks to Metlar, and there are sometimes when Tendril does as well, and he's not supposed to. It's just weird.
Yeah. That is weird. I'm just taking a screenshot of this great Decompose.
It's awesome.
I did Decompose as our background, which if you can see it if I do this.
A great Chris Latta character.
Yes. Chris Latta did the best characters. I think he had in his contract, like, make the best character and I voice them. Like,
this, like, remember this was all, and each guy, this is one of these ones where each guy is a scientist in a different field. So it's like, but the thing is that, see, I think it's like, it's tough because at the end of the day, they're all regular human guys. And to say one guy's a chemist and one guy's an engineer or whatever, that means something to us. But as a kid, you're like, they're all just doctors or scientists. So it's not obvious. Like the chemical guy comes in, he's like, oh, I'm going to, even now watching this, I don't remember who does what, like the names to their position, but like the guy's like, I'm going to change the molecular structure of the acid or whatever so that you guys can walk through this.
And get the diamonds.
So it's like, you know, Augur is obvious and Herc, you know, the other two guys kind of get a little bit mixed up.
Dr. Wright is the brainy guy, and he has a nerdy voice, you know.
Yeah, and then he goes with the girl. It's not Stella Star. What was her name? Stella Blaze.
Stella Blaze.
Stella
which is really
that's the thing too about this. There's a lot of continuity in it, which is crazy because that didn't really happen in most episodic cartoon stuff in the 80s. Yeah, it's Liquidator. Liquidator doesn't have a lot to do. Yeah.
Well, he kind of Liquidator was my favorite character as a kid.
Oh yeah,
because he always makes a valuable contribution, and he's a little more reserved. He's not as like Olga's the really over the top character. The big personality. Whereas he is definitely the thing. You know. Yeah. Her could be Reed Richards in this one. But Liquidator is a very different kind of character. He's a little more reserved. I find him, maybe he's the nerdiest of all of them, but he usually whatever his contribution is, it's always something clever, and it's always something that actually makes a difference in a useful way. You know, he's like, especially with the acid, where they go in to get the diamonds, because of course they need the money, right? So they and I like that they were just guys. They don't have any superpowers. They don't have any special military training. They're not ninjas. They're 4 scientists who are the heroes, right? And that's
Yeah, I like that.
that's
I think that's really
that's
neat.
a pulp thing, right?
Yeah.
Science
Yeah.
heroes, you know.
Yeah. It's a Japanese thing heavily. Like they
Yeah,
did
big
all the
time. All like
yeah.
all of those. Yeah, look, here's that. Yeah, these rock guy. This rock guy's pumped up too.
Yeah. The granites. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And they don't
episode 3.
Yeah,
What was
episode
the
3. I
yeah.
can do a thing.
Sure, do it.
Please.
Liquidator frees Herc, Sandra, and Derek from Metlar. The group escapes the Inhumanoids and forms a pact with the Granites, but Blackthorn in a supersuit tries to make Metlar his servant. Decompose turns Sandra into an Inhumanoid, which is awesome. While the monsters make their escape. Tendril steals Civil War statues, and Liquidator and Augur evade a Metlar attack in the Earth's core by turning the lava around them into a raw cocoon. Derek Bright forms a pact with the Redwoods, and the Redwoods and Earth core thwart an attack from Tendril on a nuclear power plant. Herc and the Granites go to Skellweb to find Inhumanoid Sandra and are attacked by screeching skeleton warriors with swords, axes, and battering rams. One episode, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like you come out the other side like, what the hell? If you're like eating like Captain Crunch or something like that, it's like a trip, man. It's like it's crazy.
What did you think of Blackthorn Shaw's suit? Because he has his own suit of armor. It's black. But one of the hands, it looks like a chicken claw.
It looks like a chicken.
It's weird. It's so strange.
Yeah. What are you gonna say, Jason?
No, I like his first suit. He gets that chicken claw thing later. His first suit's better.
Right.
The chicken claw one looks like it would have been a figure, because it has a it has a lot of like play features to it. Like it has the twirling blade thing, and so this is Sandra now. Sandra Shore as we'll see her later on as this too. But yeah,
it's crazy.
And she can open up her rib cage to put people in there as well.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah. Tendril.
Yeah, and then there's these guys.
Yeah. So it's I have their names. It's General Granitary. That's that guy.
General Granitary. Granak? Granahue?
Granahue is the wimpy guy. Yeah.
He's the one who sucks.
And Granok had a figure. Yeah. Granahue sounds like Wheeljack to me, but it's probably the same guy.
Well, so
I wonder if he was a poke at Troy Donahue, who was like a big talk show host at that time.
Donahue? Yeah, we know who Donahue is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You watched this episode today. Good job.
Oh, well done.
There are 3D print files available for Inhumanoids. Oh,
that's cool. Yeah. See, the fans know, man. It's like, let's make your own tendril or whatever.
Yeah, and I'll show you guys. I'll show it to you after. I made a few. What else is there? Inhumanoids, Inhumanoids.
But this is only Inhumanoids, the movie that we've covered so far, right? This is only the initial story. That's and after that, it gets crazier.
The cut together movie is a trip. It's like all of those ones like robotics and Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. Those are crazy to watch as just a film. It's the craziest, most erratic thing. It's cool.
Yeah.
But you got to give Flint Dille some credit because the characterizations stay the same. Yeah, the events just nuts. Yeah, but the characters maintain, a degree of constancy. Yeah. So this is the guy who wrote the Transformers movie, right? So he knew what he's doing.
But there's still charm and humor in it as well.
Yeah. That's the thing.
The shoot at the TV and all that stuff. Yeah.
That's
what got me coming back. Is there's the humor, right?
Yeah.
And the humor is it's a slapstick sometimes, but it's absurd, but it's very absurd. Like it's usually really absurd stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny. Like I know people nowadays rediscover this, like younger people on the internet. And they're like, oh my God, like it's crazy. How is this? I never thought it was too much for me as a child. it's just the way the 80s was. It's like if you're watching Gremlins as a kids movie, then this is whatever, you know.
Which is what I saw Gremlins in the theater.
Like it doesn't seem now with today's sensibilities. Yeah, it's like people getting chopped in half and stuff, and it's like they're really coding things. Like when they poke the statues, they bleed lava, but it's red. It could easily be blood, but they'll just tell us sensors is lava.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it's lava. Yeah, big deal. All right. Like,
yeah.
Okay, let me go to the next.
That's Greenock. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Greenock.
Right, where's my folder here? What episode
What's
are
the
we
name
on?
of this city? So Skellweb was Decompose's domain.
Yeah, I don't know what that city's called.
Yeah, and then Infernac is
this is Skellweb here. This is Skellweb.
Skellweb.
Infernac is yeah. I don't think what's his name? Tendril has a place.
Yeah, he's a simple soul, Tendril.
Yeah, he's just wherever, I think. Yeah.
They also play fast and loose with the location of the Earth's core because they'll be like, we need the sunlight. They'll just poke a hole and the sun comes out. It's like, I don't think that's how that works. I think you have to go way over to get that. But yeah.
How low? Like, how low are you guys? But look at, there's like armies of skeletons.
These guys they look great. Like the design work on these are incredible, and they have all sorts of weapons. It's awesome.
I mean, each guy has his own. So Tendril makes little versions of himself, and Decompose makes anyone into a zombie, and then Metlar can control statues, like can bring statues to life. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just like massive battles. This is a cool, very D&D. Yeah, I got to clip. I've been clipping while we've been talking. I've been clipping still pictures. That look cool that I can try to use.
But the backgrounds for this are next level too. They didn't have to go they have the upside down buildings and the right side up and the crosses and the upside down crosses, and there's like corpses and skeletons and stuff every so often. It's really awesome. Like it's really like effort, for this time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. Well, given how many other cartoons were coming out, and that's there's crossover, isn't there, from the voice cast of Abyss and
it's the same
Joe.
Sunbow Troop. Yeah, it's like
who was it?
Bell
Michael Bell and And Sandra Shaw is a great character. She's got tons of agency. She doesn't take any crap, but she's not overbearing, right? They
find her attractive. Like they're all attracted to her too.
Yeah.
I love the sun. Like I was like, what's going on with the sunglasses here?
Yeah.
She's very Princess Leia, Sandra Shore.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, it looks like he's wearing sunglasses or something.
Is this episode 4?
Yeah, this is episode 4.
Okay, I'll do the thing then.
Yep.
Greenock and Herc thwart the attack of the undead in Skellweb and are attacked by Inhumanoid Sandra. The team captures Sandra and turn her back to normal by exposing her to the sun. Metlar needs energy to make his Civil War statue warriors full strength and dispatches Decompose, who breaks into the nuclear power plant and retrieves what Metlar needs. Augur and Liquidator travel to Earth's elemental core where they discover an imprisoned Magnacore. They're attacked by Metlar and rescued by Blackthorn Shore. Magnacore escape and rescue Augur and Liquidator from Metlar and Blackthorn. A weakened Blackthorn makes a deal with Metlar to spare his life in exchange for the location of nuclear weapons. And the Inhumanoids attack a Russian military base, all in one episode.
Yeah.
I'm glossing over, but that attack on the military base is awesome. Like it's so many things. So there's your there's your still that you got.
Yeah, so that's what I was showing you guys.
Fun.
So this is the still shot I took for this. Isn't that crazy? So I'll show you guys that in a bit. I've been taking a few and converting them to photorealistic. And just to give you an idea of what this could be, if someone really really thought this through and wanted
Yeah.
to, they're canceling the apocalypse. Yeah. Oh, they're sorry. They're yeah. I mean, look how awesome this is. Yeah, like look at this one. Oh yeah, I gotta get where I can't. Oh, like that's awesome too. Like I love
This
these
yeah, he
shots.
rises out of the lava and he's like, oh.
Yeah, there's so many great shots in this. I mean,
Yeah.
like all of the. I mean, this really needs a 4K.
Jason, I can't believe you didn't get into this. I thought this was awesome when it came
Yeah,
out.
no, I didn't really. I had the books, so clearly I liked it.
Yeah.
I think maybe it just because it didn't last long, it didn't stick with me, and there's so many other things to get.
Right.
It was
The
done
problem is-
really fast.
Yeah, this is done, and so I got the Super Adventure books. And I had them as a kid, and I wrote my name in them, so you could see it's mine. Like, so it's mine as a little kid, and I really love those books. And I think it was just like, oh, Mom, when's Inhumanoids on them? My mom's like, well, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be called Inhumanoid. That's part of the issue with Super Sunday.
Mhm.
You would have to know what's in it, right? I just think it was a helter-skelter rollout of the thing. But the other thing too is anyone who lived in that time knows there was a glut of stuff that canceled each other out. Like, could Bionic 6 be huge if it were the only thing on the market? Yes. And that's the same for all of those things, like everything. Centurions.
So in Humanoids, I had those two
Bionic
Super
6.
Adventure books.
Mhm.
I had one Bionic 6 figure. I had two Sky Commanders, which I
Right.
gave you. I had like one of the Visionaries. I had one of the Black Stars.
Yeah.
I had, it's like
you're a
we
parent
talked-
buying for your kid for a birthday or Christmas, and you don't know what it's like. You gotta get one thing, and it's like it could
Silverhawks.
be anything, you know.
Yeah.
That's
So
the problem.
I have one Silverhawk. I had two Thundercats. I had Tigra and Monkey N.
Mhm.
So I had two of those guys. But He-Man, I had 60 plus figures of He-Man.
Right, that was your thing. Yeah.
Is there an sorry, Sean, is there an overlap with Visionaries with this series?
Visionaries is
With Visionaries afterwards?
after this? I think it's 87. No.
I can't remember because I'm getting confused. Oh, that's the suit, JA. That's the
Yeah, I
original.
love it. See, this is
Yeah, that's
before.
the best one.
I gotta take a
for the chicken hand.
see if I can get this one. Wait till I show you some of the crazy images that I've been able to get from this show. So Angry Gamer doesn't know anything about this. Angry Gamer, if there's a monster, it's in it. It's just three big, huge monsters, and each big monster can make other monsters. And then there's guys in like battle armor tech suits that fight these things. But then there's tree people, there's rock people, there's statues that come to life, there's zombies. It's everything you can ever imagine. It's Bionic 6 is great. Sky Commanders is
Plus
great.
nuclear weapons.
Sky Commander started watching Visionaries on YouTube. Yeah, Visionaries was 87. Visionaries.
It's the other thing too is trying to find these shows. You had to actively try to find them because they were only scant stations would pick it up. They were syndicated. So like I was really into Starcom and I had trouble trying to find the cartoon.
Yeah,
Was
Mask.
it
and
the
all
Buffalo
that.
station maybe would have carried that? Do you think?
WTV, but I think I can't remember who carried that one. If WTV didn't carry it, that was it. Because usually, like here in Ontario.
Hey, Destronia, how's it going? I think you're new here. How's it going? Thanks for joining us tonight. Magneto got nothing on me. So this is Sandra, I think, mutated, right?
Yes, Sandra,
Or decomposed.
And
Hey,
this is where she's bluffing. She's like, "You're hurting me, Herc." That's disturbing.
Yeah, look, there's a woman here, and they're all paid. Like this guy's the friggin' best.
The big muscle guy.
Yeah, he's super. Hey, here's the statues coming to life.
Yeah, so they're not as powered. They don't have the nuclear power yet. So the Civil War guys fight each other because it's the Civil War.
Right.
Yeah.
You could not though make this cartoon today, like as it is there. If you can't come up with these original ideas today, will get shot down.
Look at that! Oh my god, look at this!
Yeah.
Magnacore.
Magnacore's figure sucked. It's like
Yeah,
one
it
guy was
sucked.
Polo and the other guy was a figure. It's like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The toys were not. I wasn't like super dying over these or whatever. Like,
they look cool, but like I mean to look at them, but to play with them, they're in constant like parachute man pose.
Yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. He's
That's
gonna crush
awesome.
him.
Oh, he's like trying to crush him. He's like, oh.
Look at this.
All right,
man.
here they're attacking a Russian base.
Yeah.
And they make a bunch of Inhumanoids out of the soldiers. Look at that shit.
Yeah, this is crazy.
He peels back a roof and he just touches each one and they turn into these monsters. All right.
Oh my god.
Episode 5.
Episode 5, the final frontier.
The Inhumanoids acquire missiles from a Russian base and disperse them throughout the Earth's crust. Senator Masterson and General Craig with Blackthorn warn Earth core of Metlar's plan to detonate the missiles and turn the Earth's surface into molten lava. Earth core go into the Earth to stop the menace, but it's a trap, driving them further into the Earth. Missiles detonate and mayhem breaks loose. Like, they show the missile, like, millions of people die in this episode, so they show all the buildings getting jumbled up and stuff. The Earth core scrambles to the elemental core of the Earth. They are joined by the Mutors and convince Decompose and Tendril to turn against Metlar. The group managed to disarm half the missiles as the other half detonate into the Earth's core, having no effect since they need 10 missiles. The Redwoods trap Decompose and Amber. The Granites imprison Tendril, and Magnacore goes back to imprisoning Metlar as Dr. Bright misplaces the Tendril sample he acquired from episode 1. So this is them, and then Blackthorn turns against the government.
Yes.
And he's gonna get islands or something. That's bullshit because everything will be lava. So yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, the undestroyed parts or whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So so by episode 5, I start to wise up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to need to pay more attention to what's going on here. I thought the first episode, they're going all out. Let's make something really crazy. And I was like, then they're going to slow it down a little bit. And I'm like, I don't think this is going to slow down. Like, this is not a blow against Brave Star or anything else. The Transformers cartoons that Sean and I covered, which is G1, including the 3 Japanese cartoons that followed G1, which I include in G1. Mm-hmm. But anyways, the 3 Japanese, I watched those and I love them. And I took notes and I was so invested in it. And Transformers is my favorite thing. It surpassed He-Man, which is crazy. I love Transformers. Okay. Brave Star is very cool, but I watch it in 1.5 speed, right? Yeah. Because
look, you could tell what's going on.
You know what's going on,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this one, I thought, okay, this is a 1.5 speed, right? I was like, I got to get through 13 episodes. Let me power through these. I was like, I watched episode 1 twice because I'm like, I don't know what that. I'm like, okay, no, okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't even understand what this is about. So I watched it again. I'm like, am I going to have to watch this at 0.75 speed? Because like, I can't write fast enough to I'm like, okay, so Redwoods are, who's that guy? Oh shit, Blackthorn. Okay, so Eye Patch guy is trying to, who's that? Wait, where are they now? Like, hold on a second. Pause. What is happening? So then I was like, okay, by episode 5, I'm like, I've clued in. I'm like, okay, there's going to be a lot going on. I need to first watch the whole thing and then write down stuff that I remember after. Yeah. But then I couldn't remember it all. So I was like, okay. I said, I don't know what to do on this stream. I said, I've got 2 guys with me. I said, we're going to have to just
I've got all together.
This is really crazy. Our friend GT is here.
Hey, GT.
Senator is always in the middle of the action when in real life they hold on to the Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Dave C's here. Hey, Dave C.
Oh, Dave C.
Dave C.
Hey, Dave C.
Hey, guys, I think you're going to be absolutely blown away by all of these great still shots that I'm converting for you guys.
Oh, look, I can't wait.
It is. I'm just doing one after the other here, and I'm trying to get something from everybody.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do. I don't have any of the Redwoods. But like Decompose, who's my background right now, he is clearly awesome. But Dave C is here. Hey Dave, how's it going, dude? Do I have? Yeah, I have Dave C's link. I'll throw Dave C's link, and I think Classic Comics is here as well, so let's throw his link in there. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Dave C and Classic Comics. Give them a sub; they're good guys. And Classic Comics, you'll see him Monday. You'll see him on Monday. Somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Okay. Boom. I mean, we're only on episode 5, and I feel exhausted. It's almost been an hour of streaming. There's her costume, which actually looks pretty good. Her suit looks pretty cool. I mean, look at how crazy this. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Holy crap. Split screen, triple split screen.
Yeah.
Look at that. She got her there too. That's great.
There were resource. They actually it was sophisticated, and there were resource costs to things. Like they couldn't just fire their weapons forever.
Yeah.
And ever, right? They would run out of ammunition. They'd have to recharge. Their suits got damaged. Like August's suit is very badly damaged. I think in episode 2, maybe.
So this is 6, right? So they
6.
imprisoned Blackthorn.
Cypheroid.
Yeah, the Cypheroid. So
Yeah.
the tissue sample previously taken from tendril grows into a second tendril monster, but is contained soon enough thanks to EarthCore. The creature is then seized by Senator Masterson, who orders it placed in captivity to be studied by an advanced supercomputer, Cypher. The computer ends up freeing the Inhumanoid instead, exhibiting its own acquired sentience, soon rebuilding itself into the improved Cypheroid using technology stolen from the EarthCore. The rogue AI then directs Tendril to free Metlar. It also arranges for Blackthorn Shore to be released from prison along with his cellmate, the diabolical Dr. Herman Menglar, a new character, who has the fatal misfortune of encountering a pool of haphazardly discarded toxic waste during their swampy escape. And he's like, oh, it's burning. It's pretty disturbing.
Yeah.
Don't they even show the guys dumping it, though, earlier in the episode? Don't they even show the guys dumping it?
The pursuit takes EarthCore underground, where the Cypheroid is ultimately destroyed, but Metlar remains at large, almost annihilating EarthCore if not for the meddling of Blackthorn.
Yeah, I love how Blackthorn. There's like a press conference and stuff.
Yeah.
And you've got an AI. You've got
There's
this
an AI,
computer who's a total bitch.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep saying him, it sounds like a her, but
Yeah.
We've done kaiju. We've done kaiju. We've done giant plant monster. We've done nuclear weapons. I know. Next, we'll do evil AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is like really advanced. Now I noticed that all of the Inhumanoids have 2 front red things, which is I think their communication because they glow. So he's got 2 red teeth. Obviously, Decompose has the 2, and then Tendril's got the little weeds, and they're all red. Yeah. So I guess I'm wondering if that was supposed to be somewhat like that when that's they're talking, like it glows, and that means that they're talking or something, communicating.
Well, yeah, you could say that. It's really to mimic the toys, and it's really just the translucent pipings that you could shine light and it glows.
Yeah, it glows. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're just it looks like the toy. I don't know if there's a practical reason for it in the story.
I was trying to see if they glow when they speak, like "Hello, I am Tendril" or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I think if I was doing this in modern day right now, I wouldn't have them speak English. I would have them glow and have them communicate like kind of like telepathically that way. And you could have someone try to figure out, like maybe Sandra or one of the characters figures out that they're communicating, and maybe we can read those signals, and there's some sort of they're sending some sort of signal that we can't hear or perceive, and then they're able to like translate it somehow. You don't want Tendril to be like, "Hi, I'm Tendril." It's like, oh, okay, like that's.
Hi, kids, I'm Tendril.
Yeah, but I would, if I was doing this now, I would have one part where they're like, oh, it's like I think that guy's decomposed, and then he hears them, and I would do the Predator thing. You'd be like, decompose. It's like I would have. You have to have that in the movie, right? Like there's certain check boxes, like, oh yeah, he's got to say decompose, right?
Yeah.
Herculoids. No. This is not Herculoids. That's for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. So this was episode 6. Yeah, the AI. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is a prison. I like the design of this. Very misty and.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And Episode 7 is perhaps one of the unintentionally completely time capsules this series, because of course it's the Soviets, right?
Yes.
Well, also Rankin and stuff too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he speaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do 7 since we're on it.
All right. The Surma plan. By the way, all of these are written by Flint Dille. So
Yeah, it's only one madman.
Yeah. Blackthorn escapes Metlar's punishment and acquires Dr. Mengler's toxic rotted remains, which is craziness when you see it. Employing Decompose to resurrect him into a skeletal grotesquerie dubbed Nightcrawler. Elsewhere, the Earth Core team defeats the second tendril creature, but the original manages to escape. Amid these events, Soviet forces initiate Operation Surma, planning to flood Infernac to destroy the primal core in a massive explosion that will wipe out all Inhumanoids. But the Soviets fail to realize that their plan will likely tear the planet itself asunder in the process. Earth Core is
silly Soviets.
Yeah. Earth Core is forced to ally themselves with Metlar to protect the welfare of the planet. When Metlar double-crosses them, the team is saved by a turncoat Soviet military agent, Anatoly Kiev, who they gratefully welcome into their ranks. Kiev respectfully declines, thinking that it is better to independently continue on his quest against Infernac. And what I left out was they turn one of the tanks into his super suit.
Yeah.
Which would have been a figure, I guess, but wasn't.
Yeah, so Reagan speaks. You don't see him, though.
Yeah.
And Tank becomes a recurring character because he shows up a bunch more times.
Yeah, and he turns up in the finale, too, yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys need to have a lot to say about the next one, though. Episode 8.
Well, 8's my favorite one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Look how badass this is.
Yeah, that's Mangler, right? That's Nightcrawler.
Yeah, Nightcrawler.
Call him Mangler or something like that. Guy's name is Mangler. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this guy was not a figure.
No, he was gonna be though.
Yeah, probably the next generation figures, eh? And the toy line continued.
Yeah.
And they made that 100 million target.
Yes. Metlar.
Okay, I have, before you move on, sorry, you got to throw this in the summer plan, that they fly attack helicopters underground. They take attack helicopters, attack and tanks, like fully armored tank division goes into the earth, and attack helicopters are flying around. It is insane. And it's a huge battle is huge because you've got I just remember Decomposes skeleton bats and other creatures attack, and it's an all out war. It's really something, you know.
But they depict the Soviets as being like unreasonable warmongers, like they were in most things at the time.
Very much so. It's the KGB guy who forces them to go on. Despite we will continue with the mission, sort of thing, no matter how crazy it, was.
This guy is awesome.
I mean, this is unbelievable.
Hey, this is the cartoons I watch, not just like touchy-feely crap you guys watch nowadays.
Thundercats. When was Thundercats? Because it must be contemporary.
That was around this time too. Yeah.
Gosh, there was some good stuff.
Is this the Russian guy now who's getting all pumped up?
Yeah, that's Tank.
Yeah, that's
Tank.
Yeah.
Tank.
That's gonna be that would have been a figure, but okay. Cult of Darkness, looking to land a spicy news scoop. Investigative reporter Hector Ramirez infiltrates the underground compound of growing cult movement that has become popular among San Francisco's disaffected teens. They find more than they bargained for when the gathering turns out to be a recruiting scheme fronted by Blackthorn Shore on behalf of the Inhumanoids. Decompose uses his powers of decay to transform the teenage crowd into rampaging zombies who proceed to terrorize the city. It is up to Earthcore to save the zombified kids without harming them, but in their decayed marauder state, the teens are proving less than cooperative. and the would-be rescue mission goes further afoul when Herc and Augur are decomposed themselves. The rest of the Earth Corps, however, rally back and restore Herc and Augur and the teenagers. What a crazy... It's like there's decomposed teens.
Yeah.
Whoo! Inhumanoid. Yeah, these the big.
Yeah, this is the big cult or whatever.
Yeah,
they're like,
that's
oh,
a little kid that you see in the beginning that was bullied.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I'm Geraldo, and 20 questions. It's like, all right.
Yep.
Yeah, they flip a car over, bastards.
Yeah.
So Geraldo, or whatever his name is,
Hector Ramirez. Yeah.
Hector Ramirez goes in to do a scoop on the cult and comes back. It's like, I love this cult. It's like totally awesome.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what happened?
Like, what the hell?
What the hell happened there? That's weird.
I love when they're sitting on the couch having beer. Like at one episode, like they're unmistakably having beer because it's like the stubby ones.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, can you show that? Like on Saturday morning? I don't know.
So Decompose has a lineup of children that he's turning into zombies as they go up.
Yeah. Rah! You have to say decompose for every one of those kids.
There was the chicken claw.
Decompose.
You just passed the frame of the chicken claw.
Yeah. I'm trying to I can't. Oh, there's a big wrestling match there. There you go. Oh, look at that. I gotta clip this picture. Hold on. Oh my god.
Be interesting to see what AI does with him.
Yeah. See what I ran out of I can't do anymore. I didn't get him in time. I ran out.
You ran out of tokens.
You can only use a certain amount for free until you have to wait 24 hours or something. But there's see, I don't like this suit as much.
The chickens, it's so weird. Yeah.
I'll put this for a human.
I think is she in the ribcage?
Yeah, she's in the ribcage.
Yeah, so that was a toy feature. I always was fascinated by that, even though it's basically a brick. Like he's basically has a square for a body, but
it was
pretty cool.
Yeah. 1 second, let me make a folder.
The logic of the characters makes no sense. You have to assume they're kind of magical. This is they're mystic.
Well, they're supernatural, right?
Yeah. They don't make any sense at all.
Yeah. They're from hell,
Yeah.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of screenshots. Okay, I've got about for new ones I've got 3. I've got about like 7, including the ones I already have here, so we can see a little bit of what it might look like.
They're really ancient too. Hey, they're meant to be millions of years old, I think. They
Yeah, look, there's the mutated or zombie kids or whatever they are.
Teens. I was a teenage zombie.
All right. Yeah. I own that movie.
Yeah. The one guy attacks his bullies.
Yeah. Teenage zombie cult. It's like a band name from the 80s.
Teenage zombie cult, yeah.
Trying to see if I can use a different one to get some other ones. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Look at this. There's helicopters. Look at oh my gosh.
So he's gonna get turned, or he probably did get turned.
So Ramirez.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. He's got the. Yeah, look at how awesome this is. Oh my god. I gotta clip this one too. I mean, Decompose is like so good, great.
Yeah, he's the best one for me. Yeah.
Great character designs. There's for whatever reason, the animators really, they really did great work with what Flint Dille wrote. He had the stories and the characters, but you got to give the animators tremendous credit for what they did with them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this, man.
Although, I don't think Liquidator's legs work for human anatomy. Like his legs when he's in the suit, I don't think they'd work.
Yeah, they got these balls and sort of bendy straw things, accordions or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange. The other ones aren't so bad, but his suit in particular is
his suit in the figure form looks awkward too, like the action figure.
He's got one articulated hand, and the other one is his sprayer, right? his chemical
Oh
spray.
yeah.
I thought it was a cool sort of super suit feature that that you could replicate different chemicals and use them for
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, where's
Yeah. Is there a cliffhanger at the end of that one? I'm trying to remember because I'm getting confused
no,
now.
these are now episodic. There's sometimes cliffhangers, but
Because the next one's negative polarity, which I really enjoyed. I had a good laugh at that one.
Yeah, the stone power or something. They have to get the power from the.
Well, they
Galvasite?
switch Matlar becomes good. So negative polarity. Tank Kiev teams up with Crygen and Pyre, who are the two Magnacore guys, to harness the power of a boulder of Galvasite, which will make them strong enough to vanquish Matlar once and for all. When they storm Infernac, which is Matlar's domain, their enhanced magnetic powers run amok, inducing a reversal of the core's polarity that renders Crygen and Pyre evil while changing Matlar's personality to good. The incident further initiates a chain reaction that threatens to pull Earth's deadly Van Allen belt, which is real, you can look it up, down to the surface of the planet. Much to his disgust, the now altruistic Matlar brings himself to work in concert with Earth Core to restore the natural order. They manage to reform the Galvasite boulder, returning Crygen and Pyre to normal as Matlar reverts to evil and reclaims Infernac. Blackthorn and Nightcrawler unearth a cyclopean monstrosity with an insatiable appetite, the mindless inhumanoid beast called Gargoyle, from its nesting chamber within the cavernous bowels of a radioactive volcano. Oh,
not just a volcano, a radioactive volcano.
The volcano. You know what's funny? These are not going off of those 7-minute shorts anymore, and it's still a lot. It's like, gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, they're still going. I know, there's still like tons going on.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that.
And Peril, you were saying about Peril earlier. Last episode it was the zombies would destroy a city. But this episode, if the Van Allen belt collapses, that filters out the radiation from the sun, so everyone dies. It's like
there's a lot of end of the world stuff here because it's the 80s and that's what everyone's thinking about, right? So
actually, you're right. That was such a.
It's a part of the 80s with all this nostalgia. It's a part of the 80s that's a huge part that explains a lot of people's questions about why kids would watch something like this, and no one talks about it. But it was traumatizing to me. But it's like no one, like we just went through all these Stranger Things episodes, and they don't mention it at all.
No, the Cold War is still on.
Yeah.
I love that they're in court.
The possibility
like this monstrosity is in the courtroom. Yeah, you guys are free to go.
Yeah, are we not going to explain this guy? Like, why is he sitting down in a court of law?
Like he's at the goddamn courtroom. Yeah, it's all good to go. You guys are fine. It's like
he had a good lawyer.
Like, let me go. I'm good. It's like, yeah, he got him off or whatever. Like, and then the lawyer's like, I told you I'd get you off. The guy's like, you didn't get me off. I paid to get off or whatever. What the heck? That's awesome, man. Like, hold on a second. Classic.
And the villains aren't all united. Oh no, hang on. You should probably read that. That's a good comment. That's a good one. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I caught that. I caught that. And what did they own? They owned Flash Gordon, didn't they? His family.
Oh yeah.
Flint Dille's family, I think, had the rights to Flash Gordon as a comic character.
Oh my!
Yeah, and he did work on D&D. He worked with Gary Gygax on Sarga the Barbarian game, and he had some other tabletop game experience too. And then he did a bunch of video games as well. Now he was really into that world, Flint Dille. Yeah. You know, the cartoons, the monsters, video games, board games.
He did tons of cartoons. He did Mr. T. I mean, he did all that stuff.
That's right.
Hold on, if the techno-organic tentacle does not fit, you must acquit. I don't know, like the Inhumanoid defense. It's like,
Yeah.
Tell me why a bunch of redwood trees would hang out with Inhumanoids. No.
Yeah.
Well, then you might. Then it's like
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Do you want the
truth? Buck Rogers.
Do you want answers?
Yeah.
I thought it was Flash Gordon for some reason. He could be right, but it was definitely one of the pulp space heroes. The family owned the right to it.
That was in the courtroom.
Yeah, this guy showed up at court.
Do you promise to tell place your tentacle on this Bible? Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. Yes.
He's gonna be like, I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't go by your laws. I'm from like, I don't acknowledge your laws or whatever. TSR and fired Gygax. Oh no! And then ran the company into the ground. Nice going.
Boo! I didn't know that. That's terrible.
That's the Russian guy here.
Yeah, and that's Anatoly.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anatoly
God.
Kiev. You know.
Yeah.
They'd used all the Russian names, so.
Are you from Russia? How did you guess? Well, you say combat a lot.
I hope you're going to talk about Red Heat one day on the Actual Heat. I love that movie.
Yeah, we
Red
will.
Heat.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
People, it's such an underappreciated Schwarzenegger gem, but it is so fun and so funny. James Belushi's he's incredible in it. You know. Anyway.
Yeah.
What was the next one?
Next one is
Primal.
Evil Eye.
Oh, Primal Passions. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that'll be fun.
Is that the good Metlark?
Sorry,
he
what
turned green.
episode are we on here?
This is 9.
We were on. Oh yeah, 9's that way. Because 10 is Evil Eye. That's right.
Yeah, the courtroom one. So we're doing 10 next.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's this
so these guys are called...
Okay, so these guys show up. I'm like, oh my God, this is very late in the game to start showing another faction of guys. I'm like, I just started to get used to who everybody was, and now it's like all these.
Oh wait, there's more. It's not just that.
Like, what is happening here? You guys are like killing me.
I had their names. Hold on. The the Langostoids or something like that. They're like pill bugs or something.
Slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show up a couple times. It's like all of a sudden they introduce this whole other world underground where it's just a bunch of aliens, like a bunch of like just crazy creatures.
Because why not?
Yeah, I guess.
Why not?
Why the F not?
I think that plays into my Flint Dille was, Stan Lee and H.P. Lovecraft on a small mountain of cocaine. Just, I'll throw this in, and then they'll do that, and then there'll be an explosion, and then, that's how I view. That's how I imagine the writing process took place.
I think he was just overstimulated by it. It's like if you look at Transformers the movie, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on there.
God, yeah, Sharkticons.
Like the Quintessons.
On
himself, right? Yeah.
The Quintessons are hilarious.
Yeah.
Have you reached your verdict?
Guilty or innocent? Spare me this mockery of justice. I repeat, guilty or innocent? Innocent. Like,
yeah, they kill them.
Oh my God! Look at this crazy. And then the two of them together. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, even the villains had various factions within them, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like even that you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here?
Because Blackthorn still his goal is to control the Inhumanoids so he can take over the world or do whatever.
If I control these Inhumanoids, I can take over the world.
Yeah.
All right, next one is what are we on now?
The Evil Eye.
Evil Eye. Yeah.
So, betrayed by Nightcrawler's subsequent manipulations of the monstrous one-eyed gargoyle, Blackthorn flees the scene, vowing to take revenge by releasing the most evil Inhumanoid of all, whichever one that proves to be. Nightcrawler shortly pays a visit to Skelweb, setting Gargoyle to attack Metlar's realm, although without much success. Meanwhile, a former research associate from Blackthorn Shore's earlier years in archaeology contacts Earthcore to survey a disturbing tale. Convey a disturbing tale regarding Shore's interest in an ancient temple located somewhere on the Isle of Borneo. But Blackthorn is already one step ahead of the group and manages to intercept their venture, hijacking their plane before parachuting down into the jungle. New Earthcore member Saberjet, Air Force pilot Brad Armbruster, makes his first appearance as the plane's pilot after arriving in this vintage P-51. He's the guy who hot wires the plane so that it can land properly. Sometime later, Blackthorn Shore arrives at a gruesome temple within which a snake-like inhumanoid named Slither has been imprisoned for thousands of years. Blackthorn frees the creature to carry out his bidding. Oh,
and don't they have this is the Indiana Jones one, right? Because they have a former colleague of Blackthorn's that he betrayed, who then helps the Earth Corps get to the temple and stop the mess. I remember that sequence because they chuck Blackthorn inside Gargoyle, and he's afraid of being digested because Gargoyle's belly is transparent, right? So, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've done end of the world, we've done nuclear weapons, we've done giant monsters. What do we do next? I know, an ancient temple. And it's like
it's literally
his writing process. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we got these guys here. It's like, let's go now. What was this guy's name again?
Gargoyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should have been something else, but
I just called him.
It's supposed to rhyme with gargle or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just started to call him the Blue Monster because I was like, I don't know what to call these people anymore. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I didn't have time to pause and let me go. What was his name again? And so this guy's even more pumped up than the other guys. Look at this pencil. He looks like it's a number 2 pencil.
Yeah.
He's going to poke him in the ass.
He almost gets eaten. But yeah. You could tell what the toy was supposed to be because it has a transparent stomach.
Yeah.
And I guess you could put 80s was slime. That was the first slime craze.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure it would involve that. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's that would be the gimmick or whatever.
Yeah, and then you put a character in there and he's like, "Oh,
I'm trapped in the belly." Yeah, Decompose versus this guy. That's.
Yeah, he rips off Decompose's arm, and then that's the bargaining chip from what's the guy's name? Nightcrawler. And you go, I'll give you back your arm if you give me whatever. So then that happens.
Yeah.
They did what's the guy's name?
Aerobics.
Simmons? No, not Gene Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Oh yes! Oh my God!
Yeah. Every 80s craze is in this show. It's a time capsule of the 80s, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a guy. The voice of the guy sounded like Richard Simmons. Yeah.
Please hit the like. Remember to hit the like, folks. Appreciate it. Oh, let me see my poll. I did a poll. Inhumanoids is
Humanoid monster attacking me.
What happened? Oh
no!
I didn't see. I was off the screen.
Sorry.
All right. So Inhumanoids is best cartoon ever. Bonkers and insane. Wait, what is this? So 18% said best cartoon ever. 55% said bonkers and insane, and 27% said, "Wait, what is this?"
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Look at that, man. Split screen again.
Sorry, my dog was mauling me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, the snake charming.
Snake charming. You have to have that in every show.
Well, that's for Slither, right?
Yeah.
To gain control of Slither.
I don't know if the turban was necessary, but sure.
Yeah, today they'd be like, cultural appropriation.
All right, Primal Passions. Near Angkor Wat in Cambodia, Slither zaps an F-5 jet flown by Saberjet out of the sky while he is leading a squadron searching for Blackthorn. The crash puts him in the hospital. Later, during an expedition to Earth's mantle, the other members of the Earth Corps are ambushed in a trap set by the Inhumanoids. In the ensuing scuffle, a miscalculation in Liquidator's chemical spray formula sends the Inhumanoids on a mad amor spree. Decomposed professes his undying love for an undead Sandra Shore. Tendril tries to romance a robotic movie prop, while a starry-eyed Metlar steals away to his molten abode with the Statue of Liberty in his misbegotten embrace. So yeah.
Well, he animates her, right? He animates the Statue
Now
of
this is
Liberty.
a nutty, but we get to see Stella Blaze in this one. So.
Yeah, and you got the Slither monster, or whatever it's called.
And Slither does more shit too. Yeah.
Is it this episode or the next one where the Statue of Liberty is nagging Metlar?
No, he nags here.
This one and next one too. Yeah.
She nags him.
She makes him do sit-ups. She's like, "You got a gut, lose it."
Got a gut, yeah.
I mean, what is that? Is that supposed to be commentary on the American Housewife?
Well, America, it's the fitness craze, right?
Yeah, that's
but her nagging him all the time. Yeah,
yeah, that's it's Peg Bundy or whatever. It's like,
yeah.
Matt Lar, why don't you get in shape? Matt Lar, why don't you, And she just watches TV and eats bonbons or whatever.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
So is this one where they're making the movie, or did we already?
Oh, they're making the movie here, and it's like, yeah. And
I mean, that's
the film within the film.
Yeah, so they're making a movie about the Inhumanoids. So we haven't done that yet.
Yes, yeah.
Right, we haven't been making a movie about what we're watching.
Yeah.
Oh God, no! It's you summed it up perfectly. Everything is in this. They just throw it all in.
I can't think of something they missed.
Yeah.
They didn't have ghosts, I guess. That's about it.
They don't.
They got zombies. So
they don't actually get to outer space, really.
No.
But that would have been next, I think. I think that would have come next. There would have been an episode on the moon or something.
Yeah, look, I love breaking through the. I like when they break through the ground.
Yeah,
and it's almost except for that one episode where they break through the ground, and then there is consequence because like, wait a minute, somebody broke through the ground here. How'd that happen?
Yes, yeah.
It's like,
but they happen all the time. Like they break into the courtroom, and they break into that guy's house, like Blackthorn's house or whatever. But yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
This place looks like Castlevania with the curtains. Yeah, so there's the Inhumanoid Sandra. Oh, they were dancing and then he came in and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Metlar needs a date.
She is.
Want a date? Want a date?
It's his real doll.
Yeah.
All right, there she is.
So he makes her alive and then she starts nagging him and she's like, "Oh, you have a gut and everything."
Just remember him doing sit-ups at one point. It was just...
Yeah, he is doing sit-ups, yeah.
I guess at some point, if this was successful, then they would have made like Inhumanoid Sandra into a figure.
Yeah,
like they had
the ultimate figures.
Revisiting it, come on.
Yeah, and Doc and Sandra fall in love and actually get married and stuff, and then she stays on and they're like on their honeymoon. I love their ad that they do in the next couple episodes where it's like, "That was a close shave. You know what else is a close shave? Whoosh, this shaving cream." You're like, what the hell is happening? Like,
yeah. Well, I liked after the Inhumanoids movie, right? Like, so once you got into the independent episodes, they had the opening sequence where there's people like just by a lake having a picnic and a good time, and all of a sudden, wah! Decomposed comes up to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so over the top. Oh,
Yeah, so there's continuity in that, like Hector Ramirez says, like, oh, the Masterson team, like we're gonna go and
Yes.
rescue the Statue of Liberty or whatever. So that's that. Also, there was negotiation between Dr. Bright and Herc Armstrong, who's gonna like rescue the girl,
Right.
and Dr. Bright just does it, and of course, like they fall in love, Stella Blaze and they get married in this episode randomly.
They
Yeah.
do.
So he was
The next
working out.
day.
Yeah, he was working out. And also there was the whole where the guy's all injured and he can't walk, but he's like, that's okay if I can't walk. At least I'm like, I've got these big, awesome robot legs. You're like, wait a minute, like you shouldn't be that excited about it.
Saberjet, yeah, the new Earth Core guy. He's like, oh, he's like super enthusiastic. Like, this is awesome. It's like, why you like? What do you think about the kids struggling with this kind of?
You
thing?
can't walk, like
yeah. Okay, this is 12, right?
Yeah, 12.
The Masterson team in a reckless PR stunt, Senator Masterson and tabloid TV journalist Hector Ramirez, together with a menagerie of inept celebrity goons, mount a live television journey to the center of the earth aboard a fleet of dirigible vehicles, promising to rescue the Statue of Liberty from Metlar. Auger and company are content to just let the inevitable television chaos unfold, and instead busy themselves with the marriage of their teammate Derek Bright to actress Stella Blaze. And, from his hospital bed, recovering, Saberjet recounts how his plane was downed by the serpentine monster Slither in the skies over Angkor Wat. Earth Core consult the Redwoods for more information, learning the dark history of Slither's dominion. They didn't mention any of this in episode 1 where they're explaining the Inhumanoids.
Right.
Managing to trap his slithery overlord within a shell of lava. So he used to be Matlar's boss. Meanwhile, Masterson's subterranean team finds themselves in over their heads, first being captured by Stone Warriors, then being made hostage to Blackthorn's ambitions. Earth Core forms a reluctant alliance with Nightcrawler to combat the threat of Slither and rescue Masterson's group, just as Metlar arrives to pummel his hated ancient foe, who slithers away in defeat. Lady Liberty is later returned to the surface by Metlar's own accord when he finds himself less than enamored by her incessant nagging. The celebrities in this are all the annoyance of the 80s. It's like, and they don't assemble a crew of experts. It's just a bunch of dumb celebrities. The movie star, it's a talk show host. It's a boxer man. This guy who sounds like a roadblock. But yeah,
the Masterson team. Yeah, and they get married here, Doc and Stella.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of like, all of a sudden Metlar was like the super slave of that guy or whatever. I'm like, what the heck? It's
Serpentor, basically. It's like introduce it. That's a Hasbro trope.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's even more pumped up than that guy was.
Yeah. And no one ever likes that. Yeah.
I love their goofy, like they're clearly not as cool as the Earth Core. Like,
yeah, they got these microwave oven heads. Like, what the hell, man?
Oh wait, there's something in there. Oh shit, it's a guy. What the hell are you doing in there?
Oh.
Oh dear,
that's hilarious. And then they actually, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking the Serpentor trope, though, of that they combined all the DNA of all the different conquerors and tyrants and military leaders.
Yeah.
That come up somewhere else recently. I can't remember what it was in, but it was a science fiction program, an action movie or something, where they created somebody who had all of those different attributes drawn from the historical figures. And I remember thinking, it's just Serpentor.
It's Serpentor.
They did it in the Serpentor thing was used in Virtuosity.
Yeah.
With, that's right. That's right.
Denzel and the history. It made more sense.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Russell Crowe was all of the like dictators and whatever. I'm like, oh my god, it's like literally it's like he's all the serial killers.
Serpentor also had DNA from Sergeant Slaughter as well. Like in the
I thought it was Duke. I thought he had some of Duke's DNA. Maybe it was Sergeant Slaughter.
I don't know about Duke. Maybe that's the comic. I know when they had in the 2000s they did a character that had Duke's DNA that was a Serpentor type of character. But yeah.
So she's watching widescreen TV. That's cool.
Yeah. And she's eating grapes or whatever. Dun, dun, dun,
There's that guy
oh,
again.
yeah. Yeah,
The chicken claw. Chicken claw.
Chicken claw, man. Yeah.
Slither.
Cold Slither.
It's like, yeah, so we did it. It's like, we saved everybody. Like, what are you talking about, you lying pieces of crap?
Yeah.
Well, Masterson, I think, was an amalgamation of, every sort of shitty, sorry, pardon my language, every shifty and sort of untrustworthy politician of the 80s. Because you got to think that there were plenty of political scandals during that time. I mean, there was the Iran-Contra thing, which probably hadn't peaked just yet, but the politicians' esteem was very low. Yeah. Oh, have you had a still of Stella Blaze yet?
Yeah, there she is.
There she is.
Yeah.
There's Stella.
That's the commercial, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like they're being attacked.
Yeah.
It's like, that was a close shave. It certainly was. You know what else gives a close shave? Foam shaving cream. It's like, what the? That's awesome. It was a commercial, but they had a movie. They had a movie being filmed. Why not a commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I'm not going to sum up this one. This is self-explanatory. This one. Yeah. This is the last one anyway.
That Flint Dille actually had no oversight. He's just writing this stuff down, going probably to amuse himself. Like, this will be funny.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And this is the
that's Gary Lung. That was.
Yeah. Pardon?
Yeah. Here's
that
the
was
election.
Gary Lung. Yeah. This is Olga for president.
Yeah.
Episode the last one.
Auger for president. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a conservative liberal, a liberal conservative, and I feel like I'm part conservative liberal and part liberal conservative, and they're like, wow, how wishy-washy is he? Now, I would not have gotten that as a kid, but I got it now. It is super funny. I was like, that's
It doesn't decompose, come up through the floor and attacks. And
then he gets killed off.
Masterson's like, don't you attack here. And he's like, and decomposes, oh no, the only thing I'm afraid of is Senator Masterson, only he could deal with the Inhumanoid threat.
Yeah, they're trying to buy him as their president. And then enforce upon everyone that, he could probably defeat us. He can't, but then Auger throws in his hat. What show is doing this? It's like
this is like the Penguin Adam West episode where Penguin wants to be a good guy, a mayor, and he's beating everybody up, and they're like, "Wow, Penguin's like beating everybody up," and Batman's like punching guys out, and he's like. It goes, wow, Penguin's taking out 4 or 5 guys. And there's like guys marking there's the guy marking how many Penguin beat. He's like, well, score another one for Penguin. He's like, he's really taking out these bad guys. And Batman and Robin are like, Batman's like, wow, it's like he seems to be really like doing good because it's all his guys that are paid.
Yeah.
I love the scorekeeping. Like, that was great. But yeah, this is like that. So this is all fake. Decompose comes up. It's like, oh no, I'm scared. Yeah, see, look, he's got 2 of them in his hand. And Auger's like, EarthCore will take care of you. He's like, I'm not scared of you or EarthCore. You guys are trash. And then the senator's like,
Masterson.
well, yeah, well, I'm going to go against you. Oh my God, not Senator Masterson. You're I got to run away. It's like super fake. Yeah, here's where he says, I'll threaten you.
There he is.
President Masterson. I like that.
There's the shoe through the TV.
Yep.
Yeah, he kicks the shoe through the TV.
Yeah, he does that in front of everyone, and everyone's like, oh, Auger just does this all the time. It's fun.
Yeah, he breaks several TVs.
Yeah.
It decomposed, kidnaps Auger. Again, helicopters fighting underground.
That's Saberjet.
Saberjet.
Yeah. I'll take a look at him again.
Let's look at this massive tank and helicopter battle underground,
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the weird thunder thigh thing too, like where it's like bubbly around his upper thigh.
It makes it weird for the toys. We'll look at them in a second. Just like a massive battle.
Yeah, tons of explosions and destruction. Yeah, that's what I watched it for. It's good. I was in my teens, and I enjoyed a good bit of destruction as much as the next man. So just shooting and blasting and and the humor was a bit of a bonus. So, but yeah, I was on the sweet spot for the show. Really, I think you're right that a lot of it would have gone sort of over kids' heads, and then what's going on? And for adults, they would have gone, oh yeah. But yeah, it's an interesting show. I think it's one that's probably over time. I wouldn't know if it's got really a cult following, but maybe like I don't know what a step down from a cult is. Yeah,
it's pretty. It is kind of underground-ish or whatever.
Yeah.
Sean's
man. I'll be back.
Okay, so Reboot, I'll wait for you to come back because I want to show you these.
Yep.
Oh yeah, J-Man's just in the worst pun in human history. There, Inhumanoids. Yeah, it's got an underground following. Oh.
No,
mate.
But that wasn't an intentional pun. It's got like sort of it's a bit of an underground. I want to show that. We'll wait for Sean to come back because I want to show him some of these images. But I mean, I think kids would have just been maybe slightly just like confused. That was my first thought because He-Man is so simple. It's one easy thing to follow. Skeletor's always bad. He-Man's always good. He always has some plan. He-Man always foils it. That's it. This has a lot of multiple plans and characters all with different motivations at the same time. So that's more of an adult thing because you're like, oh yeah, Blackthorn has his agenda. Masterson has his agenda. Then you've got the Redwoods who have their way. You've got the Rock guys who have their way. But then even within that, you've got other guys. You have that Magna Core guy. What was his way? Yeah. Like who does his thing. Then each Inhumanoid or whatever, each monster has sort of a different thing. And then they each have a separate gimmick. And then later they introduce other monsters and other humans get mutated like Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Except Tendril. Tendril just goes with the flow.
Yeah, he's
Tendril,
pretty
he's very laid back, Tendril, a giant plant-based destructive beast. We're going to take over the world today. Yeah, okay.
Sure, why not?
All right. I need you to tear down that mountain there. All right. You climb the skyscraper, Tendril. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Jason the Wheeled Warriors. I got to rewatch that as well. That's one that I have in my cart. I actually don't own it. And I don't own this because I don't think this came out in any way to own.
No, I don't think it did. It's available now, of course, by YouTube. It's where people watch it most of it.
Yeah.
I wonder, was Bionic 6 the same time or before?
I'm not sure, but that's really not available. I don't think that's really available either.
No, only on YouTube, Bionic 6, I think. Man, that was a classic one. There were some wonderful characters designs in Bionic 6.
Yeah, and I own the Karate Kid, the
Karate
kid,
one, yeah.
Karate one, yeah. I own him. That's the only one I own, but they're very heavy toys because they're like metal.
Oh yeah, the monsters in that, like the bad guys had great character designs too. I thought Bionic 6.
Yeah, we'll take a look at some of them as well.
So did you own any Inhumanoid toys in the day?
No, I only had those two Super Adventure books. That's it. So my mom worked she was a buyer for Eaton's.
All right.
Eaton's?
I do indeed, yeah.
Yeah, so Eaton Center. My mom worked at Eaton Center.
Wow.
So she knew that she was a buyer, but she did like housewares and stuff like that, right? So she knew the buyer for what's it called? For the toys. Uh-huh. So he would kind of give the tips on what was happening, right? So I got all the He-Mans through her because the buyer would be there and he would go see the new product and they would do the displays and that kind of thing. So my mom would do displays for housewares. There's toy displays. So this guy would just give us all the toys. Like I would have like one of every He-Man character that came out because he would just get them. Round 6 was 87. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quite
that has not been
difficult.
released.
I find it difficult to separate in my mind, when these very serious ones, they're all sort of around the mid 80s, but in the explosion of toys. I mean, Visionaries was the same, right? Like Visionaries was I only ever caught a few episodes of that and remember really enjoying them, but
Right.
it being something that I rarely was managed to see on television.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't even remember. I'm not even sure if I remember even seeing this really. Like, you know what I mean? Like I remember, I remember Gem and stuff. So I don't remember exactly like when this was on or how this was or whatever. Because 13 episodes, I mean, that's nothing. Like He-Man just got replayed forever. Like,
oh yeah.
He-Man was always on TV. Thundercats has a lot of episodes. They would just play them ad nauseum. So it's like, and then with He-Man, because it was so based on the episode, like you'd be like, oh, there's this guy. Like there's always Skeletor, but then there'd be one special thing. So it's like, Granomir or something as an example, like, oh yeah, that's that one. It's not like there's characters that appeared 100 times, these villains. So it's very easy. This one doesn't have that. Like, I think Transformers is sort of the perfect blend of it because it has a pretty good continuing ongoing story, but it's still simple enough that you know who's who and you don't have to think about it. This one has things where it's like, oh wait, what are the Redwoods doing? Well, in this episode, they're kind of with Earthcore all the way, but then in this episode, because of the circumstances of this episode, the Redwoods have to do something else.
Yeah, alliances shift.
Alliances shift. Metlar becomes good. Oh, we're teaming up with Metlar. And now we need Metlar because the Earth's going to explode because the Russians messed up and think that they're going to stop these things, but they're going to destroy their planet. So now Metlar has to be a good guy. So there's a lot of things where you're like, this is, as a kid, you're like, okay, what's going on? Like, I'm not me personally. I'm just saying, a kid would think like that, perhaps, or be confused, right?
Yeah. But what's funny though is it was really the toy line being perceived as a failure is what led to the cancellation of this, rather than like it wasn't a fault in the cartoon itself. It was, as I say, the perceived failure of the toys, right? That's what led to the demise of Inhumanoids. So who knows?
Let me. I'll share the. Hold on. Let's.
As you say, the market was so saturated with that stuff. There's
just so many things. I have this book, Super Adventure.
Oh, wow.
This one.
That's cool.
I'm trying to see if there's like a better picture of it. And then I have this one as well. So these are the two that I have.
Oh, nice. They're cool.
I couldn't find scans of them or anything like that. But we can take a look really quickly at the comics because I saved those.
I really enjoyed them. I thought that especially the big battle in number 2 was it's very kinetic. Like the drawing, I thought was quite well done.
Yeah. 1 second. Where's my?
But like Sean said, it's frustrating because they only did 4 of them, but there's actually 5 episodes, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're kind of left a little bit short there if you just had the comics.
I'll share. Hold on a second.
Yeah. No, they pretty much follow the storyline quite faithfully, and it's quite well. The first one I think it's 39 pages. It's quite long. It's like 39 pages. A lot of ads, but also a lot of text, a lot of images. Yeah, and it's good fun. This is like a real, look at those explosions and there's tendril coming out of the ground and more toy placement.
There you go.
Tendril. Yeah, that page there. Can you scroll back one? Look at the way the action's depicted here. I thought that was really well done because
it's like
Tendril's trying to take out a helicopter by throwing cars at it. So I thought that really struck me, that particular page.
Yeah, these are. I didn't get a chance to read these. I will read them.
Well, the images are quite strong. Like you can work out without reading in incredible detail what's happening, right?
Yeah, and it's following the cartoon, right? So
yeah, it's very kinetic though. I really like the art in these. You know, it's not some. I'm trying to think who it reminds me of. Not quite Mike Zeck, but
oh, look at that!
Yeah, that's great, eh? Yeah. Really menacing.
Yeah, they all are.
Lion. There's Lion-O and Spider-Man. So that was the first one.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah. The other ones are shorter than that. So the first one's very long.
Yeah, look how awesome this is.
Yeah.
I might get these. I'm sure they're not that expensive.
Coming of the Inhumanoids, Part 2.
Yeah, this is pretty neat. I'm gonna check and see if these are.
This Decompose got six fingers, eh? Or has he just got 5 there?
Mm-hmm.
Has he got 2? They're just odd looking. See, but look at that. The police choppers. Those are police choppers that have machine guns and missile launchers on them. You know, because of course they do.
Yeah.
You know, of course they do.
This is so. Yeah, I don't remember this comic coming out at all.
No, that's pretty much the plot of the first episode. I love the underseas adventure that they shortened it a little bit. There's the spelunking act. I don't know why hasn't it got a helmet on. It's a bit silly, but oh well. Anyway, spelunking.
Hot panel, come on.
Is the truth about the Inhumanoids? And the guy thinks that Liquidator's gone crazy. Yeah, that's either the second one. Tendril smashes the base. Yeah. That's part 2. Number 3. Can you go back a second?
Yeah.
Just the cover. Just to the cover, please. All right. So
yeah.
Look at Sandra's the upper body section of the articulation of that. Is there any particular purpose for that, or not really?
I don't know.
Wasn't that a big argument about female armor and way it's drawn? That was a few years ago now. You know, the big controversy about whether it needed to be contoured in a certain way.
Oh yeah, I know. Like yeah.
Oh yeah, Sandra, she's a fit.
Yeah, she's
Sandra
a
has a fist fight there. She beats up. Yeah, she beats up some guys.
Yeah.
I think at the end of this, though, they're out of ammunition and they have to just take off. They have to bugger off back up. They're like, oh, we can't do anything here. We're out. Let's go.
Now that's a breastplate, yeah.
In the background, my wife's scrolling through Netflix, and Prisoner of War is out on Amazon Prime. Scott Adkins film. I've got to go see that sometime soon.
Lara Croft.
There's a breastplate. Nice.
The art's pretty awesome on here.
It is. It's actually quite well done. I think Shooter is the editor-in-chief at this stage. I think if we pull up the credits on the next issue, I'm pretty sure you'll see Shooter in there.
This comic's awesome. Like, the action's crazy, especially this issue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so much is happening, right? But yeah, there's a lot of fun. Oh, there's skeletal bats. Blah! Who knew they'd turn up in the Upside Down 30 years later? 40 years later, I guess. Oh, no, 30. So let's see who's editor, and I'm sure it's Shooter, but I could be wrong. Sean would know.
Let me see. Hold on.
There's a recap page. A real staple of Marvel stuff.
There you go. Got Jim Shooter. Yeah,
you're right. Yeah. Carmen Infantino drew this. That's right. Salicrup did the script, but Carmen Infantino did the pencils for this one. You know, so that's not that's serious talent there for the time. I can't remember when Infantino's famous run on Flash finished, but and he drew those issues of Star Wars for Marvel that you showed earlier this year.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like this is crazy.
Yeah, it's good fun. These, and you know, if you don't read every word, you're not going to miss out on too much because the action, it's the way it's drawn. It's really, you know, you can follow it. You know, look at that! Like so many explosions and things. Sandra's helmet looks better in the comic than it does in the cartoon, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, that is better.
She looks a little bit like Rom the Space Knight there. Now that was a toy that became a comic that had a reasonable success.
Rom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Oh yeah. Sean got the thing of that too, like the big one. Like the
oh
look
there's
at that.
Sandra.
To be continued. Nope, I don't think so.
No, not this time.
All right,
it's a lot of fun. That
I'm gonna bring up the images. 1 second that we've got.
Dave, no, that's a breastplate.
Sure,
Dave C.
So this is the oh, what did I press there?
I like it. So that's six fingers, 2 forces.
Yeah. You know what, I think Sean's coming back on. Black screen, Sean, but
God damn.
Oh, well, there you go. So there's some of the there's some of the reinterpret. So I took a screenshot of the you know, the intro. Look at that.
Oh wow, that's cool. J-Man just scrolled through this comic, Sean, and we were remarking about how the art and the oh great, yeah, how kinetic the action is in those comics. You know,
yeah,
that's cool. Look at that.
This looks cool, man. God.
Oh.
So this is cartoon. This is the cartoon stills. So I took a screen capture of the cartoon still, and then I put it through the filter or whatever.
Yeah,
that's neat. Oh, I like that. It's quite menacing. Oh, Metlar.
Ah. Whoa. Holy package. It's pack day.
Yeah.
See, like, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one you saw. So that's all. Those are all the ones I could get.
Yeah. Wow, that's really cool.
But look at that, eh? Like, I mean,
why they went for the chicken claw rather than that, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a really great design, that first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
The chicken claw.
We'll take a look at the toys
or no?
No, we'll take a look at the toys right now. 1 second. And I can't go past 9 tonight, guys. That's right. So we're going to end off.
We got through that quite quickly, actually. You did very well.
Yeah.
Sean's summaries, I think Sean's summaries were the key because Sean, you'd summed it up really well. That really that kept things moving.
That was a lot of work, but yeah. Yeah.
All right, so like, I mean, here's like, yeah, I see this guy. It's like you put them together. Like this goes over top of them.
Yeah.
I don't think that's old, or is that old? Yeah, it is. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
here's they never made new ones. It's funny. There's a lot of bootleg things where they just change the name a bit, like Brave Star is now the Marshal, and they've never done this. I don't know why. Like Inhumanoids.
See, the toys look weird, kind of.
Yeah.
They do. They look a little bit odd.
They have wide birthing hips, and
the proportions are quite strange.
Now look at this.
Yeah.
He's got like big birthing hips.
Like
That'll be
look, that's his head.
Very
Look at his hand.
I'd be very uncomfortable wearing that.
Yeah.
That would not be fun to run in. Ah!
Hey, Rogues.
Hey, Rogues. This is Inhumanoids, a cartoon from 1985, and a toy
welcome,
line from
Rogues.
Hasbro.
Oh, Rogues, if you just joined us now, man, we're almost done. You got to go back and like, this cartoon is the greatest cartoon ever. The toys are not that great, but the cartoon is absolutely beyond insane.
Yeah.
It has monsters, zombies, statues, like skeleton creatures,
Soviet invasions.
Soviet invasions. Yeah, like I mean, it's cults. Yeah, like zombifying people. Like
corrupt politicians.
Yeah, just skip
elections.
through it. Like
A child
craze.
A child can put a G.I. Joe, line the head up with that head of the Inhumanoid character, like the Liquidator, and see that the proportions would never really. You can't put your arm into those arms. You can't put your leg into those legs.
yeah,
right?
see, it's too weird, right?
It's weird. Yeah.
Tendril's pretty good. We saw Sean and I saw Tendril at a show not too long ago. I forgot what they wanted for him, but he
700 or something stupid. Yeah.
Right.
Oh wow. I imagine it'd be quite scarce though.
Yeah, look how big he is.
Yeah. They never really them, so
the Inhumanoid monsters that decompose Metlar and Tendril were made very big. They were quite large figures, as I recall. I never owned any of them, so
decompose.
Here's like the rock guys,
these
the redwood guys.
Redwood guys are cool. Like they're big, blocky things. They're neat.
Yeah.
Don't they extend? Don't one of them have like an extendable middle?
Yeah, they extend. And Metlar.
He's pretty good.
So those are the red things that you're talking about. They're in the figure, and they're trying to do them in the cartoon.
Yeah.
That's one of the Magnacore. Yeah.
So here's where you put them together.
Yeah.
So they're two separate guys, but then this guy clips on over top of this guy.
Yeah. And that gray guy is hollow, basically.
Yeah, this guy's hollow because the other piece is they couldn't have made the shell come off? Like at least so he's not hollow.
What do you mean he is the shell?
No, this is stuck to him, I think. Or does the back piece come off?
I thought that this red guy is a whole piece. That other guy is a shell you take off, and then that's your figure.
Oh, no, I was thinking that the back doesn't come off. See? Like this is, if you turn this around, it's completely blank.
Oh, yeah.
I never owned them.
Oh, yeah, if you turn him around, he's hollow. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying, why couldn't they make a shell that comes off fully so that you could clip him back together and have a whole one?
Together, yeah.
Well, that would have been the toys for Generation 2.
Yeah. And I think he's always like that.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
That's Digger. That's Les Nessman.
Well, someone tried to do a new version.
Yeah. Nah.
Hey, DJ.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you had the volcano guard. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, wow, cool, yeah.
Yeah,
now you know.
Inhumanoids.
Now you know these obscure toys, yeah.
And knowing is half the battle. Inhumanoids. Wait, that's not it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look at this. Like this, when they put the mask on, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it hides how anatomically incorrect they are.
Yeah.
Anatomically incorrect Inhumanoids. They've got the power to know.
But it's funny.
But also the heads are so small, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got staying power, this cartoon. Because the three of us at least knew about it and knew that it was some fun stuff, some crazy stuff, some really enjoyable stuff in it. So it made an impression, right? And,
and I might have to get those comics because they're super cool.
Yeah. Well, I guess you got to give Flint Dilly a lot of credit for that.
Oh no, this thing is awesome. It's a crazy design. Oh look, someone repainted them or whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting. No,
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't. I mean, this could be retooled to be absolutely epic.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Well,
it's already
I was
epic anyway.
I did a little bit of research, and I was watching some videos that suggested there were, in later years, whoever took over from Hasbro created some, like they revived aspects of it, but the three Inhumanoids became very different creatures, like very different. Like you wouldn't recognize them as they are in this show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think they only appeared in a comic form. I don't think they appeared in any kind of cartoon.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity. It's like a lot of things from the 80s. They made so many cool sci-fi, horror, action type concepts. Like even, Sky Commanders could be a cool thing. But they're just left on the table. And then we remember them as like, that's really awesome. Why wouldn't they just do something like that,
Right.
Like not a remake, because no one's going to know what this is. But you take this concept, like in the background right now, that's awesome. That's a poster. Like if you just flash that somewhere and everyone's like, I want to watch this. What is this?
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. Like, I should use this as the thumbnail. Like Inhumanoids. Like, this is, Hasbro original owner appears. Oh, wow. We should make it. Let's pull our buddy together and do it.
Yeah.
Humanoids revival.
Yeah, like
Humanoids 2026.
Yeah.
But however, though, having said that, because the Inhumanoid series is a bit of as you say, it captured the zeitgeist of the 80s, of that time. It's kind of a time capsule show in some ways. It doesn't feel dated, but it does make you look back and go, okay, well, these are very much, as you said, Sean, very much 80s ideas, right?
The story ideas are, but the general idea could still work now,
Oh yeah,
to me, Stranger Things is a poor man version of this.
It would have the same charm though, because I think some of those unique 80s things, like the fitness craze and the advent of stupid journalists like Geraldo Rivera, things like that give the series a lot of its charm. I wonder
punditry and corrupt politicians are still a thing now, like more than ever. So
that
is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
okay, I think that was pretty quick, guys. You got to watch this cartoon. It's available on YouTube, I think, to watch all of it, or you can figure it out. It's out there. I mean, we got through it all. There's so much craziness in this cartoon. I wasn't sure if we were gonna get through, and it's just like insane. But So tomorrow I'm gonna be here talking. I'm gonna not be here. I'm gonna be on I Have Comic Issues channel, being interviewed for whatever. Monday we're back for Avengers. Tuesday I'm back for Deep Red. Wednesday is Kiss of the Dragon, and then Fantastic Fridays. Sean, you've got the same. Do you want to say anything?
Just thanks to the chat for joining us, and thanks Sean and J-Man. I come on and stream with you guys, talk about the price of milk. So I always love joining you guys just to hear your thoughts on just to hear these things. So I don't know what next time I'll stream with you guys. Hopefully not too far away, but thanks everyone for having me on, and thanks for doing this stream about this fascinating IP from an interesting time.
That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for being on. Yeah, we'll do something else for sure. So we'll figure it out. All right, thanks everybody. Appreciate the chat. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.